This is the Wait For It podcast.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the Wait For It podcast. I am your co-host, Phil Barrera, aka Phil the Filipino.
And I'm your other co-host, Mr. Eric Almighty, and we are back with our monthly edition of What Did I Miss, where we catch you up on everything that happened in the past 30 days in pop culture. And we brought two wonderful friends and artists along for the ride that we haven't seen in years.
It's been so long since we've seen these two members of the Pink Pony Club. If you don't know what that is, you got to be there. You had to be there. I don't know what to tell you. I'm not gonna elaborate any more on that. But yeah, very excited for the September edition of What Did I Miss, as we have two guests here that we are very excited to hang out with again after spending a wonderful weekend in Ocala, Florida at Ocala Comic-Con, eating way too much Tony's, and just having a good time at the convention. So let's bring in and introduce our first guest, who is a first-timer here on What Did I Miss. She has also been featured on Creator Spotlight here within the past couple of months. Lalaine, ArtGeek. Lalaine, thank you so much for being here tonight. How are you? And yeah, thanks for hanging out with us tonight.
Thank you for having me for my first What Did I Miss episode. I'm so glad to and happy to talk about everything in this episode, anything pop culture, especially the one I've been thinking of in the past, I'd say, like, couple of days. So I'm really happy to share it here. And yeah, thank you for having me, guys.
Yeah, of course. Any opportunity when we have a good time with our guests to get to bring them back on and have fun with this episode. And this episode is not new to our other guest, who graciously is joining us again for the second time in 2025. Again, I believe this is his third time. I'll have to go back and check. But Ivan Patch, thank you so much for being here again. How are you doing tonight? And are you ready? You're a What Did I Miss veteran. You know how this goes.
A veteran. It's been it's been a while though. So, yeah, I've done it before. And by the way, I almost muted my mic just now by accident.
Great. So
because Eric unmuted me and I figured it out, and then he unmuted me and I was like, oh, I almost muted myself. So that would have been bad.
We're in the pre-show and you don't know how to mute. Then I unmute you because I muted you and it's my fault. Okay.
I figured it out in between that time. And
how was I supposed to know that? Also,
I know, but I was about to accidentally do it.
Also, your shirt just saying like Garfield's lasagna. It's like very like bold. I just wanted to let you know it distracted me.
Okay, should I duck? I don't know what you want me to do.
Where's Garfield?
What? Okay, Garfield's right there.
Oh, there we go. Okay. That's all. I just wanted to get a visual. That was all.
Okay. Well, I'm happy to be back. Okay. There you go.
Yes, it's off to a great start as you kind of get the general vibe of What Did I Miss? It is, once again, our bonus episode that we do every single month where we bring in a couple of guests and we just talk about everything pop culture that you may have missed in the previous month. Eric was going through the Discord roundup here before we got started. September was a crazy month, so I'm sure we'll have a lot to talk about and discuss here for the episode. If you are a audio-only listener, we certainly suggest that you watch the video version of the podcast once we get to the game. There are some visual elements to that, but otherwise, we thank you so much for joining us, and make sure you stick around to the very end. We'll let you know you can find everything in regards to Lalaine, Ivan, and the podcast. But Eric, it's that time, man. It's that time of the month.
Yep.
Where we get to bring up your favorite part here. And we decide who gets to go first.
Yeah. So Ivan knows the drill. So Lalaine, this message is specifically for you. This is the wheel where we're going to spin and decide who gets to go first. And if you only have one story, you better hope it's you. So we're going to count down and then we're going to say spin that wheel. Phil will spin the wheel and then that person will go. That cadence is going to be, I'm going to count down 3, 2, 1. And then all of us are going to simultaneously say, spin that wheel. So as you both come off mute, ready to give us your best spin that wheel. Lalaine, do you have any questions? Is that okay? Okay. Just, I warned you. So guys, we're going to jump into this now. I'm going to count down 3, 2, 1. And then we're all going to say, spin that wheel. 3, 2, 1.
Spin
that wheel.
Not bad.
That's pretty good.
No one caught my stutter. That was good. No! I didn't want to go first. I knew it was going to go first.
The wheel knew. The wheel
Ivan
knows.
will go first. So, Ivan, what do you got for us? What did we miss in September?
Okay, so just to give a little pretext, I've been back. So like every year I have like I go through like phases of like, oh, I'm only watching movies and anime, or I'm reading and watching anime, and video games only, or whatever. So I'm in my video game era in the year again. So like I'm paying attention too much to like what's coming out, even though I can't afford all these things. But either way, so point is that like I saw that this month we had a lot of announcements for video games, whether they're coming out soon or like next year. So my first story is, so I don't know how to pronounce the game. I always pronounce it wrong, so I apologize if I'm saying it wrong. But it's Nioh 3. It's like I don't know if anyone knows what it is, but it's like it's like a samurai game, but you're dealing with like yokai and demons and stuff like that. So like they announced a third one, and I didn't even know a third one was coming. They announced it for February 2026. So I'm like, that's already pretty soon, considering I didn't hear anything of it before, or maybe I'm just behind. But for anyone who doesn't know, it's kind of like a Dark Souls kind of game a little bit. Like it's always like it's known to be really difficult. So like, I don't know. I saw the gameplay today and then the release date, because it was announced, I think, today. If I look it up again, I think it said that it was announced. Yeah, a couple of articles I saw said that it was announced today. So it was like perfect timing because I needed something to talk about. So, but yeah, I love the first two, even though I didn't beat the second one, but because I had to throw the remote a couple times. But it's like, I don't know, I'm really excited. And there's like different editions coming out too, so which is hard for me because I always want all the like cool stuff. Like the one of them comes with like a treasure box or something like that. Then there's like the steelbook version and all these different ones, and it has like the treasure one has like an official art book and then like a desk pad. I want the art book. I mean, I always want art books. So, but either way, I don't know if anyone else like, and then if anyone's listening plays these games, because like I don't feel like I ever get to talk to anyone about this game in particular. So, but yeah.
Yeah, Nioh, super popular series. The last one came out in 2020. The first one came out in 2017. They're not games that I have played just because I know I would be so terrible at them, especially when it comes to like the Souls-like genre. I had to turn the difficulty down on something like Clair Obscur. So, but I know they are very, very popular. And artistically, Eric, it has always been something that stands out as far as like you said, Ivan, you know, like the samurai aesthetic and everything like that. Yeah, this isn't something that I'll probably jump into because, again, I know I will be terrible at. But Eric, you've been a lot more experimental in 2025. Is Nioh something, even though I know like when it comes to like numbered editions, you tend to stay away from games that have already had previous iterations, but what's that Souls like, what's that Souls like journey looking like for you here late 2025?
Yeah, I mean, I've got to play Elden Ring at some point or another. That's kind of just the big domino that has to fall, I feel, because it's been a game that I've been just like very wildly interested in from afar. It's not a genre I normally jump into, but this looks really cool. February release date, graphically looks really awesome. Dark Samurai action RPG. You know, like I think I'm not too against jumping into an established franchise if it's welcoming in. I mean, I played games like Skyrim and Fallout, and those Fallout 3 was the first one I played. And I hadn't felt I missed out on a lot not jumping into the earlier ones. I would be curious what the reception is to this game, because I feel like if it's one of those games, like this year is crazy for gaming. Like the amount of games that have come out this year that are getting probably Game of the Year worthy reviews is crazy. Ghost of Yotai right now is out. I want to play it. Probably not going to be able to dedicate that much time to it. But if a game has enough hype around it, I will push everything to the side for it. Maybe this game does that, but I feel like I would be doing a disservice if I'm not playing Elden Ring by that time. I've been talking about playing Elden Ring and Baldur's Gate 3 as like two pillars of games, so I feel like if I play anything in those genres, it's kind of cheating a little bit. So that's where I stand on it, Phil.
Yeah, what about you, Lalaine? Do you guys play Souls-like games in your household? Do you like the difficulty, or are you more of are they not necessarily your style?
So, fun fact, Philip, my boyfriend Philip, not the Phil here, he loves...
Oh my God, two people with the same name.
Hard launch! Sorry. Sorry.
You're good. He's obsessed with the Souls games. I think his favorite one is the third one. No idea, but he loves the Souls games. And usually in our household, we would sit down and we would see all of like the game trailers that would be coming up. One of them was the Nioh game. So when Ivan said that, I recognized it because I saw what it was yesterday. And it looked really interesting. I think Philip said that he was interested as well. So I'm curious to see if he will eventually play it. But for Dark Souls, anything, Elden Ring, just he's obsessed. 100%.
Yeah, and Nioh has always been received very, very well. Did you have a preference, Ivan, between 1 and 2?
So the problem is that like when I played 2, it was in like small spurts because like I had so many cons like I was getting into, and I played it really late at night, so I didn't seem to retain number 2 too well, like in my head. But that's not an insult on the game because I remember like enjoying it heavily, and I do think it was more difficult than the first one if I remember, but because I got more angry in the second one. But then again, I didn't finish it, so like that might have just been the annoyance kicking in. But like I mean, I think I have more fond memories of the first one because my brother and I like played it like not together, but like we played it at the same time, so like it was like we were playing it together. So we kind of like would always freak out about the same boss, or like I would get stuck on something and he didn't, but he'd be like, oh well, if you do this you avoid that, and I'm like, oh, how the hell did you figure that out, that kind of thing. But so I have more fond memories of the first one, but the second one was, I mean, good on its own. Like I don't remember enough is the problem. So like I want to go back and play the second one, especially to beat it before the third one comes out. But with all these games coming out, I don't know how I'm gonna have time for that. But like Nioh, like in particular, has all my like things that I love. Like aesthetically is literally everything I love. Yokai I love. Like I love Japanese folklore, so it already has that. And then like you give me a sword in any game and I'm literally going to use it. Even when we play Halo, well, I don't play it anymore, but when I did play with my friends, like they used to get mad because I would always, yeah, exactly. I would always use a sword and they'd be so pissed because I got really good at it, but not good with any gun at all. So you give me a sword and I'm going to be down. So, yeah, I think the first one I liked the most just because of like nostalgia and like the memories behind it. But, the more I look at the third one, I feel like the more I'm going to like the third one the best, even though it has like I think they added like a more open world like map to it, which is not usually my favorite because I don't feel like every game needs open world, and I think it's like a staple that is now becoming like too commonplace. But I don't know, I'll see. I mean, I'm gonna look more into it, and the other 2 games haven't disappointed me, so I can't imagine this one would. So, but yeah.
Well, before we get into back to the wheel, Eric, let's just take a moment. We'll go around the wheel because the table 2026 is already going to be a crazy year for gaming. So obviously, Ivan's excited for Nioh 3. Sometime in Q1, Assassin's Creed Black Flag remake is going to come out. Like I can't wait to jump back into that. 2026 is the year of Grand Theft Auto 6. There's that really cool looking Pokemon Animal Crossing game that's coming to the Switch too. That looks really, really good.
I knew you were gonna be into that. I don't know why. I was like, Phil's gonna love this.
I'm so happy you mentioned about the Pokemon Animal Crossing crossover thing. I definitely want to play that. And this is gonna sound silly. I never played the first version of this game, but I want to get Tamagotchi too. I really want to play that one as well. There's another game I definitely want to play. Can I just say right now, I will be honest here and I'll admit it here on the podcast, I'm so sad they never gave any more Professor Layton updates. I'm sorry. I'm so sad about that.
I saw that and I felt bad for you. I was like, oh.
I remember when Ivan sent me a reel of like the trailer and I was like, is it coming out this year? And I realized it's just the old trailer and I'm like, they better have something for me. I swear to God. And they didn't. So I'm like, sad.
The fact that they got those games to run on a DS is like magic because they're beautiful. They're so detailed. I worked at GameStop when these games were coming out and they were always like flying off the shelf. People would pre-order them. And yeah, that's a bummer. Professor Layton also seems like something that would very much lend itself to an animated show, like a revamp, like coming out now. So yeah, but yeah, Eric, what about you? What's number one on that list? I mean, 2026 is going to be, we thought 2025 is crazy. 2026 is probably going to be even more nuts. And we're not even taking into account games like a Clear Obscure. They're going to come out of nowhere. And we're going to be like, oh shit, let's play this now.
I mean, that's what I'm kind of looking at here. I mean, it was one of the stories that was probably going to fall into didn't make the cut, but I mean, that Wolverine trailer just came out, so I mean, that's
Totally forgot about that. That's how crazy 2026 is going to be. Wolverine.
Fall.
It's real.
2026.
It's a real game.
That was actually my other story.
Yeah. Oh, was it?
Me
Yeah,
too.
we're doing video games right now.
We're all gonna do that story.
We're covering video games.
I saw the trailer today, and honestly, like, I was a little hesitant at first, only because, like, I just feel like it's kind of like with Batman, we got an oversaturation, and, like, I love Batman, don't get me wrong, and I do like Wolverine a lot, but I just feel like we got such an oversaturation, so, like, I just didn't care at first when it was announced, but now I saw the trailer, I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
I kind of want to slash some people up.
Yeah, I mean, I had to mention it because it is a game that obviously we didn't know if we were going to get it all, which is what I feel like a lot of games that could come out in 2026 could be like. This year feels like there's been a bunch of games that have just been like either in early access for so long or were hyped up for so long, like a Silk Song, like just now a Hades 2 getting version 1 release. So there's gonna be games like that. The one I'll mention is as my definitely number one game is Slay the Spire 2. It got pushed into 2026, and I'm very excited, bummed that it didn't come out this year. But going into early access, I believe, next year, and I'm excited to give that a try. I don't go into early access for a lot of games. I will be for that one.
Yeah, and then for me, if it comes out next year, I don't think that it will. I think it will probably be more likely 2027. But if Jurassic Park Survival comes out and it's good, that is definitely the one I am looking forward to very much. Luckily, Eric, I will have Jurassic World Evolution 3 to play from October 21st throughout all of 2026 and nothing else. So that question actually doesn't apply to me. I'm not playing anything else.
Have you even started The Wolf Among Us? Is the real question.
You haven't played that? I haven't even beaten it. So
I
why
bought it on
am I
PlayStation
talking?
because it was $7, so I do have it.
Yeah, it's next month. It's next month's episode that we're going to be recording in like 2 to 3 weeks, but it's okay. So the wheel, you guys know the drill. You know what to do. We're going to go ahead and do it together. We're going to count down 3, 2, 1. We're going to say spin that wheel. It actually went pretty well the first time, so let's see what the wheel does to us now. We're going to count down. We're going to go 3, 2, 1.
Spin.
Yeah.
Lalaine didn't even come off mute. That was one
No,
of the
I
worst
didn't.
ones.
Spin that
was
wheel.
bad, I'm sorry.
That was it's okay.
Lalaine was just watching. Oh, okay, look at that. Look at that, Eric. It did what it said it never does.
Fun fact, Lalaine didn't go off mute the last time. I unmuted her because I noticed as I counted down she wasn't off mute. But this time Ivan was also muted and I got overwhelmed. I was like, I can't unmute 2 people and count. So
I wasn't sure who was going to do it first, so
Yeah,
we'll
it's
do
okay.
it next time.
It's okay. Phil, who got the
right.
wheel? Was it you?
I did. Yes. I will go with this one because I know everybody enjoyed Superman. So this is first details on Man of Tomorrow, which will be out in 2027. Because James Gunn has revealed that he has confirmed that Superman and Lex Luthor will work together against a much bigger threat for the next Superman movie. In previous interviews, Gunn has teased his next writer-director movie wasn't going to be a straight-up Superman sequel, and now we know why. Man of Tomorrow will see Superman and Lex Luthor team up to face a greater threat. Gunn revealing, quote, "It's as much a Lex movie as it is a Superman movie." He was speaking about the film on Howard Stern on Sirius XM, confirming that shooting will begin in April 2026 and release on July 9th, 2027, just 2 years after the first Superman came out, which is crazy to be back in that kind of release schedule for movies again. It's going to be out in 2 years, which is a relatively short time between sequels because we know we knew immediately where we were going, and it's a story about Lex Luthor and Superman having to work together to a certain degree against a much, much bigger threat, and it's more complicated than that. It's as much a Lex movie as it is a Superman movie. Also, the current season of Peacemaker, he has said, is literally a direct tie-in to the beginning of Man of Tomorrow. So they have a plan. James Gunn is executing it almost to perfection. It's gone great so far. So yeah, let's throw it to Lalaine first. Are you excited about the second Superman movie? I know we talked about it at length and on like Instagram and stuff, and we've just talked about it in general. It's been very popular amongst this group. It was a really, really fun film. So yeah, excited for that. And like, what do you think about, Lex and Superman teaming up?
First off, I had no idea that was happening, so I am very curious to watch that unfold. But no, I think we've seen the movie probably like 3 times in theaters. I haven't had fun in a superhero movie like that in such a long time. So I'm very glad that we got this movie. I feel like we all needed this movie at one point. And yeah, no, I'm really excited. And I know that Supergirl is coming out 2026, like next year. Because I'm excited for that as well, because I know that I think what Philip described was he and I also appreciate that they are trying to follow like the comic books, because I think James Gunn is a really big comic book fan, so he's truly trying to make it like authentic to like the story from the comic book. So I, as someone who doesn't read comic books, I respect that. But just for any Superman movie from James Gunn, or any movie from James Gunn now at this point, I'm really excited for.
Yeah, Supergirl, she is 21 in this universe. She's just going to be like this unhinged party girl. Can't wait for that. So yeah, Ivan, what do you think? I really love Nicholas Hoult. I wasn't the biggest fan of this Lex, but I am excited to see them team up in the future and whatever is next for this character. So yeah, what do you think about this news about Man of Tomorrow? Also, that we're getting it 2 years after the first film. Like, how awesome is that?
Yeah, I didn't think it was going to be that soon. Like, I thought we would get Supergirl and we'd get one of the other characters, and then maybe Superman would come up around then.
The Lanterns have a show, so that's
yeah, we're going to get that. Too. Yeah. So like I am excited. Like, I honestly, as you were saying earlier, and I was on mute, like, and who was watching the video, who watches the video version, like, they'll see me like giddy, because like I'm like, honestly, I love the movie. I saw it like 4 times in theaters. I want to say 5, but I can't recall the 5th time. But I watched it a lot, and I mean, I'm assuming they're gonna band together to fight Brainiac. I'm hoping it's Brainiac, and like, I love Brainiac, so like, I'm down with it. And Superman and Lex have teamed up in the comics before, like, it's happened, so like, I'm totally fine to see that too. And considering how like Nicholas Holt's like Lex was towards Superman, especially at the end, like, and then to have to make them team up, like I'm down with that dynamic. I'm sure we're gonna see like banter from them, obviously. So yeah, no, I'm excited 100%. And the fact that it's 2 years, oof, that's so soon. That feels soon, but like, I'm gonna assume it'll be delayed at some point, at least a little bit. Just because, I don't know, for quality's sake, let's not rush it. But yeah, no, I'm 100% excited. So like, yeah, I'm absolutely.
Yeah, and you know, Eric, Lalaine just like alluded to it. It's just nice to have fun in a comic movie again, and it's nice to have like some optimism about a superhero universe again. You know, like Marvel, we're all expecting Doomsday to just be this disaster, and it's nice to look forward to a comic book movie that was fun. And you know I definitely enjoyed it more than you did, but I think we gave it the same score. We just enjoyed it for like different reasons. So yeah, I mean, Lex and Superman again. I think there's definitely room for improvement for Nicholas Hoult. He's incredibly talented. I think he's going to pull it off. But yeah, what do you think about these early details about Man of Tomorrow?
Yeah, I was about to say, you almost lobbied me up like I didn't like it. I was like, I saw it twice. I saw it twice.
Yeah, I saw it 3 times.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't normally see movies twice, but I really wanted to solidify that
Superman.
Opinion. Yeah, not
for us. Like,
that was not on our bingo card. So yeah, no, we did see it twice. Enjoyed the movie. It was a fun time. I think for a movie like this, you want to strike while the iron is hot. I do agree, though. You don't want to really oversaturate it. And, you know, we're already getting into, you got to watch Peacemaker. It's going to get you into Man of Tomorrow. You got to watch Supergirl. So, like, unfortunately, I've already been out of that MCU groove. Do I want to do it for DC? Time will tell, but Superman was a great first impression to possibly get me back into that vibe where I feel like I really need to connect with the universe and see all of the stories. I think it'll be good. I think getting Lex Luthor in the suit has always been like a dream for everybody. Like, that is something people are very excited about. I like Nicholas Holt's performance. I think there were things about what they put the character through, or like, he was just a little too cartoonish, I guess is the way I would say it. Some of the decision making, some of the dialogue, but it's nothing that was like, I don't want to see him reprise the role. So I'm excited to see more of him, flesh him out. And yeah, a team up movie between the two of them. I wonder how that's going to work. Whatever they're doing at some point or another is going to lead to a huge Justice League film, right? So all of this is just planting the seeds for all of that. And based off the first Superman, I'm along for the ride for now.
Yeah, super excited, and yeah, can't wait to. Again, I'm also, like you said, Lalaine, very excited for Supergirl. We will see how that goes. And also, you know what? Just give Nathan Fillion his own Lanterns movie. I don't care about the rest of the Lanterns. I just want bowl cut Nathan Fillion.
And he'll just defend
for an hour and 45
he'll just defend
minutes.
the haircut the whole movie. He'll defend the haircut.
No, we all want that Jon Stewart. So
Yeah,
no,
that's
thank
fair.
you.
That's fair.
Absolutely.
Also,
Absolutely.
I mean, he didn't even, you know, but yeah, really, really fun. But all right, Eric, let's get back to it.
Okay, listen.
Let's see if Lalaine unmutes.
Both of you.
I'll unmute myself.
That's right. There we go. All right, we're gonna count down. We're gonna do it, and we're gonna go right into it. 3, 2, 1.
Spin
that
wheel.
Oh, we said wheel off. That was not good.
That's okay.
All right.
All right.
We're going guest host, Eric. Look at that. We
just
said what
talked-
never happens is happening.
We talked so much shit about the wheel, it hurt us.
All right, Lalaine, you are up. What did we miss in September? What you got?
So I have 2 things, if that's okay, if I can talk about that. The first one is I'm not sure if I think there's probably some listeners on the podcast that may have seen this already, but I'm not sure if you 3 have seen this. The Knights of Guinevere. Ivan's like cheering.
So good. So good.
A few days ago, I actually don't remember how long it's been since uploaded, but I watched it 5 days. Yeah, so I'm so incredibly happy that the creator of Owl House decided to just go her own route. I know there's like 3 other creators with the pilot as well, or 2 other creators, I'm sorry, so 3 total, and they just decided to just make their own show, and I think it's incredible. Like, I've followed Dana's work for a long time, and I know that she is very like on the more spookier, scarier side with her art, so the fact that she made a pilot with all of these like spooky, scary elements, and it's just so good. This is her element. This is what she's been meant to do, and I love it. I loved the pilot, and Glitch just I love where like Glitch is taking like indie animation. It's like going back to 2D animation, and it's just so good. So if you haven't seen the pilot, I recommend it. It's the same like streaming service as Amazing Digital Circus, so it's very like popular at the moment. And then the second one I want to talk about is the teaser trailer for Hazbin Hotel season 2. I have been looking forward to this season, and I know that people have like mixed reviews about the show. Personally, I love it, and I know that it's not for everyone, but it means a lot because I also, just like Dana Terrace, I've been following Vivian Madrano literally ever since she's been on DeviantArt, so I enjoy her shows, even if it's just like a bunch of curse words. I kind of just look past it and just enjoy the fun of it, just like Superman. Sometimes I watch shows just for the fun of it. So yeah, season 2 will be coming out literally 2 days before Halloween. We'll see if I can binge it all before the trip to North Carolina for Elisa's wedding. So we'll see. But yeah, those are my only 2 that I can think of, but I'm very passionate about both.
Yeah, Eric, what do you know? I have never heard of this Knights of Guinevere, but I'm looking it up right now. Like, this art style is like stunning. This is on YouTube, is that correct?
Yes.
That's where you can watch it?
Yeah. And
Owl House, whenever I heard Owl House, Eric, I obviously thought of you. So what do you know about this?
Yeah, so my son loves Owl House, also loves the Amazing Digital Circus, so there's a perfect combination of all of these. This actually got put on my radar today. We were just scrolling through YouTube, and I checked out a little bit of a teaser. It's described as a sci-fi psychological thriller, and it's the first 2D animated series produced by Glitch, which is really cool. I guess this came out September 19th, so only a couple days away from the recording of this episode. By the time this thing releases, I probably will have seen it, because again, it's very much something that's in this household's umbrella of stuff that we'll put on that we enjoy. And yeah, really impressed with what Glitch Productions has done. They also have like Murder Drones and a couple other series that I've been vaguely aware of. So very much in my wheelhouse, Phil. Not surprising that you have no fucking clue what this is.
Yeah, this hasn't been on my radar, but I'm definitely going to add this to my watch list. The first one of the first comments on here says, "I can't believe I'm watching this masterpiece for free." So shout out to YouTube. So yeah, definitely gonna look into this. Ivan, what do you know about this project? Because you got very excited as well when Lalaine brought it up.
So like I recently at cons, people keep asking me for somebody's like, do you have art for this indie thing or this indie thing? And I was like, oh, I don't know what you're talking about. Like Amazing Digital Circus I always saw, but I did not know what it was. Like I was always like, what is this? But people were asking me for murder drones, and I was like, I need to look this stuff up. So like I started looking this stuff up like, I don't know, like 2 months ago. And like I knew of Glitch, I just didn't really know. Like you know the name, like I know that I've heard the name, but like I just didn't know. So I kind of did a deep dive and like research, and like same with Lalaine, like I'm totally like I didn't really watch the Owl House that much, but like the fact that the creator kind of went their own way, like I'm totally on board with that, especially with the whole Disney machine of it all. And this whole show is kind of like, it's honestly like I don't want to say a Disney jab, but it kind of is in a way, like the way this, like the metaphor for the show, like it I don't know, like, so I watched it, when did I watch it? I think I watched it this week, like Monday, because like I couldn't see it when it came out because we were going to Ocala. But like it means everything I want. First of all, it's 2D animation, so that already 100% has me. Like I'm immediately hooked once you do that. Like the character designs were sick, and it wasn't playing safe. That's the thing that I think I liked about it, because they know they're indie. They know that, listen, it's their thing. They're gonna do what the hell they want to do. And like the fact that like it's an American like animation, like, and it's the type of animation that I've been begging for like American studios creators to do. So like, because they had that like whimsy, but like mystery, but then that thriller vibe, and it's all those things, like especially the thriller vibe. That's the thing, everything I love. So like, yeah, I was 100% locked in. That first episode was so good. And I want to make art for it like immediately. Like these last couple of days, I have been like fighting the urge to like stop what I have on my to-do list that I have to do and just make stuff for the show, like, because the Guinevere, like I already have a print idea like I want to do, and it's been sitting in my head the last like 2 or 3 days. I'm like, I gotta make this. So yeah, it's everything I wanted, and there's one of the characters is pretty much a Disney adult, and I kind of like the commentary on it. So like, I don't know, it just had a lot going for it. It was not just surface value type of story. Like there was a lot of things in the background, in like side characters, like, or like people just kind of moving around, like it was telling you stories, like it was giving you world building in one episode, and it was so much world building already, like it was insane. Like I actually went on YouTube and watched people's like reviews for it to see if there was anything I missed, like, and there were some things I was like, oh, I didn't catch that, or I didn't catch that, like but it would, they have, it's just full of like I don't want to use the word content, because I feel like sometimes that word I think is misused, but like it was just full of like Easter eggs and like information to grab about the world and the characters just from like one episode. Like, oh, so good.
The great thing about where animation is right now, Eric, and we've talked about this pretty lengthily here in the podcast, is like animation is also similar to like gaming right now, where like a lot of smaller studios, independent studios, like comparing it to like non-AAA gaming, it's in such a healthy spot right now, and it's more accessible than ever, which is why this is so great. Like I said, I'm definitely going to be checking this out. And then as far as Hazbin Hotel Season 2, I actually didn't watch the teaser trailer because I want to go in blind. And I'm just thinking, like, I mentioned this over on our subreddit, Eric, like, between K-pop Demon Hunters and then now Hazbin Hotel Season 2, my Spotify Wrapped is cooked, man. Like, I know what's going to be in those top, like, 10, 15 songs, and I'm happy about it. This is going to be one of those playlists I'm going to go back to forever. I have, like, some Spotify Wrapped playlists I never even go back to, but 2025 is going to be a pretty epic year, so I'm excited. Did you watch the teaser trailer, Eric?
Why are you asking dumb fucking questions you know the answer to?
Yeah, Eric has no self-control. Eric will look up spoilers.
I'm pretty sure. I'll pull up all of Season 2 on Twitter right now.
That's so bad.
Don't tempt me.
Whenever The Last of
got
Us
it.
Part 2 leaked, Eric looked it up immediately. Like, he had no hesitation.
I was like, Phil, don't look. I was like, Phil, don't look. You're gonna get mad. You're gonna get mad. It was it was bad. I personally think it helped alleviate my feelings on the game, but that's a story for another time. I will say that for Hazbin Hotel, I mean, that's a great example of many of these shows that are getting picked up from some more of these major distributions, where some shows like in the past maybe haven't gotten that love, like an Owl House. I think didn't get the love based off the way it ended, right? From Disney, which rightfully so, the jabs they're taking. I can't wait to see some of those things that we're alluding to, because those are to be expected. Like, a lot of these bigger companies aren't taking chances on shows like these. So it's really good to see that they have like their core fan base really supporting them. Has been, hopefully they don't go too mainstream. We want to watch Hell of a Boss. That's something that we're also excited to get into at some point or another. We've never seen that. But they're both kind of starting to skyrocket. As long as they don't go too high where they lose control of their vision and they start losing creative control, I'm really good for any growth of these shows, any exposure. Amazing Digital Circus going to Netflix was like such a great thing for that series, but they're not getting it the same way it's available on YouTube, where it drops right away. And then, again, Glitch has full creative control. Those are the type of things I like to hear. So as long as that stays the same with Hazbin, I'm very excited for season 2 and beyond.
Yeah. And what do you think, Ivan, as far as season 2 has been? What's your excitement level, if any?
I feel so bad because I don't have any excitement for it.
Yeah, that's why I was like, well,
yeah,
and Ivan.
I was like, oh, don't ask me. Like,
you mean the guy who has no Hazbin art? What?
Yeah, that's right. Like, I don't hate it or anything. I just don't. I mean, I feel like no matter how I say it, it's gonna come off bad. Like, I just don't care.
How much did you watch season 1? How much of season 1?
I think I watched 3 episodes. I think
3's fine. I mean, there's 10.
I might.
Right?
I
Isn't there
might.
10
Is there
episodes?
10? Oh, okay. I might be saying 3 because
It's only 8 episodes, so it's.
He almost watched half. You should have just finished it.
I don't. But then shut up. Whenever I say that about other shows, people come for me. Like, oh,
yeah, because you and Eric
watch
watch like 25 episode anime.
Okay,
and
first
like,
off,
you should have finished it.
well, because I give. That's the thing. I give most series, whatever, even movies. Like, even if I hate a movie halfway, I'm still watching the whole thing. Like, most of the time, I try to watch like.
Did you even get to Loser, baby?
I don't even remember, man.
No, that's what I'm saying. He couldn't have, because they were just like 20-minute episodes.
Yeah, because Angel's like turnaround doesn't come in until like halfway.
My thing is, I think, to be honest, I was having to try too hard, and like I already have to try so hard with everything else in our damn lives. Like, I don't need to try hard for something I'm supposed to be enjoying, and it's just not for me.
I said no, I agree.
Yeah, it's just not my speed.
You're wrong.
Like, okay, calm down, everyone. And that's the thing. I didn't say it was bad.
Have you thought that you just don't like fun and good things in general?
Shut up. See, right there. See, that's that hostile energy that people give when you dislike something. And the thing is, I didn't even say it was bad. I never, ever said in any conversation when it has come up that I said, oh, I hate it, it's so bad. Because people have a tendency to say something's bad if they don't like it. And the truth is, it's just not for me. Like, it's not bad. I mean, it's just not for me. Like, and I see it all over the place. So, like, I'm at all these cons. So, like, even if I don't watch it, like, I'm still getting it, whether from, like, Lalaine or even our friend Josh, like, I'm getting enough of it that, like, I feel like I understand what it is. And I'm just like, that's cool. That's for you guys. Enjoy it.
Well, wait till karaoke for your birthday in a couple weeks.
Buddy. I swear to God. I don't know any of those songs. If you do that to me. If you do that to me. Oh, my gosh. If you do that to me.
Really excited.
Does anybody watch Legend of Vox Machina? Am I the only person in my friend group that watches?
I watched the first 2, and I do like it. I just never got a chance to
season 3 is
go back
really
and finish
good.
it.
Season 4 isn't until next year, so.
Oof, it gives me time. Okay.
Yeah. Go ahead, Lalaine.
I think me and Philip have seen 3 episodes. I love the animation. It reminds me of Voltron Legendary Defender, if anyone has seen that.
Yes, it does. It does. I agree.
It does.
I agree.
I enjoy it, so I'm surprised I haven't continued, but there's like a shit ton of shows I haven't seen.
That's
or
the
I
thing,
have to
there's just
keep-
It's
too
got,
much
it's got
stuff.
Critical Role attached to it, so like
Yeah.
it's obviously doing very well.
Yes,
So,
yeah.
but yeah, I don't ever get to talk to anybody about it. So, but anyway,
I'll
as
rush
far-
up. I'll hurry up so I can
Okay,
watch,
you.
and then I'll make art for it too. Because I've been
Hell
asked
yeah.
multiple times to make art for it. So
Yeah, very true. I saw a couple over at Ocala Comic Con, but again, I'm surprised there's not more because Critical Role is so popular. Lalaine,
Are you confused, Lalaine? Yes. We're back.
hold
we're
on. I
back
think
to
I might
the
get.
wheel-
Let's get a third color in here.
Yeah. Yeah, we're back to the wheel segment. You did seem very confused there. No, this is meant to happen.
Surprise! Lalaine was like, "Oh, I didn't expect to see you again."
So,
I love this so much.
yeah, so we've got one more wheel spin to figure out who's gonna go last.
Can I get a fourth color? Hold on. How many colors are there? Do you think?
How many do you want there to be?
Four.
I'm
It's
overwhelmed.
four.
Okay, I'm overwhelmed. All right, we're gonna do it one more time. So let's just dive into it one final time. 3, 2, 1. Spin that wheel. We're gonna go. 3, 2, 1.
spin that wheel.
I think I was. a
That was
little
pretty
fast.
good. Yeah,
I
it was
feel
okay.
like it was a little off, but it's okay.
And we
I always
get
listen to the playbacks. Yeah, Blue Pill.
Blue Eric.
Ooh, yeah.
Eric. All right.
Oh my god. All right. I don't know if everyone has seen this anime series, but even if you don't, I kind of have a spin on this that I think everyone can chime in about. Because this is really exciting news for a lot of fans of this particular franchise. Assassination Classroom is coming back with its own movie in 2026. I am extremely excited for this. It's set to release in Japanese theaters in March of 2026, according to Anime TV. Not only will it celebrate the franchise's 10th anniversary, but it's also going to fill in stories from the anime adaptation, with original voice cast returning for those roles, hopefully as well, fingers crossed, for the dub. So all that being said, this premiered back in 2015, and I did not have this on my bingo card in any way, shape, or form. I want to kind of throw it out there. Phil, this is actually an anime that you've watched. Gonna throw out there, what do we think about this if you are a fan of the series? And whether you're a fan of the series or not, my secondary question is there an adaptation or an anime series that you'd like to see come back for a film like this, filling in the gaps of stories that never got told, or maybe a recap of stories that were told with some extra little nuggets, like any type of series like that? Because Assassination Classroom for me would have been on that
I
list.
even just turned around and looked at his massive library.
It's crazy. It's insane. Very excited, to say the least, though. But Phil, kicking it off to you first, what was your reaction to the news?
So excited. This was one of those trade-off shows where I had you watch, I believe, Parks and Rec, and you in return gave me 4 or 5 anime. This was easily, if not my favorite, one of the top 2, absolute tears when that series came to an end. It's got incredible characters. It's got such lovable characters, and it's just like you look at it from people on the outside looking in, and you're like, this yellow squid is gonna make me cry, and you're like, yeah, absolutely, you're going to absolutely weep here in a couple of once you get through the series. So I cannot wait to learn more about what wasn't in the anime, so what comes through from the manga. And like you said, Eric, absolutely out of nowhere, the fact that this is showing up. So I cannot wait. I'm not the best person to ask as far as an anime to return, but maybe I can think of something else as far as a show. So I'll throw it to our guest here in a second, or before I give my answer, so I can do some brainstorming. That's a really, really great question. Lalaine, what do you think about Assassination Classroom? Did you watch it through the first time around? And what do you think about a movie coming out here next year?
I haven't seen any Assassination Classroom.
You
at
monster!
all.
You
Super, I am a
monster!
monster. I only
No.
And you would
I
love
have
it.
only seen the yellow teacher character.
Yeah,
I've only
yeah.
seen him. When I think of Assassination Classroom, I think of him. I don't remember any other character in the show other than him. So I have no ounce of knowledge. So
It's a
now,
show
because
you
of
would
that,
love. Like, you specifically would love it.
I should
You
watch
would.
I don't know that I've ever met anyone that didn't enjoy it. Honestly, it's like one of those things where
I know 2 people who did
non-anime.
not.
Oh well, you interact with more anime people than I do.
They made me
that
mad,
makes
though.
sense. The only thing that I can compare it to is like non-anime fans that all know what Fruits Basket is. It's like that's like I put it on kind of like the same tier, you know?
Yeah, it's like a show that people like. It's not that there's not filler episodes, like there are like those fun campy episodes. It almost like does just enough where it's still fun and it doesn't overtake the show, and then it comes back with like emotional beats or story beats that really work.
You
like
know,
there's a twist.
Those. You better go to the mall. You better go to the beach. I want all
exactly. I want them. And I want it to be crazy. But I think like it's such a good show because it has a really good dynamic. It also has a really great twist, I think, that they execute really well. And then I love the ending, the way that it all wraps up. So the fact that we're getting a movie is great. Lalaine, is there something that you would hope would get that type of treatment? A series that is ended, maybe ended too soon, maybe rushed through and went through a little too quickly? Anything that comes to your mind that you would like to see get that treatment?
So I wanted to mention that for the longest time, this wasn't a movie, it was a second season, but we have all wanted Panty and Stocking back for the longest. And so I can't say that because we did get the wish. By the way, perfect season. I loved it. I love Panty and Stocking so much. I guess for a movie adaptation, I know all of us girlies would love this to come back, but I want Oron to come back.
I knew you were going to say that.
Yeah, really? No, ever since I started like my collection of like Oron keychains and stickers and that big print I have, a lot of people are saying, oh my gosh, like I don't ever see Oron anymore. And it's like, oh my gosh, like I'm so glad that people are seeing me as like the Oron provider or like one of the artists that provide that. But I was like, yeah, it'd be nice if the series continued, or like, you know, if we got like a revamped or like even a movie. I know that's a lot to ask for, but I mean, hey, we did that. This wasn't a movie either, but we got Black Butler. We didn't think that was ever going to come back. Just now I just said Panty and Stocking. Didn't know that was ever going to come back. So I'm keeping my hopes up for Oron. Obviously, I don't think there's any other like announcement for that coming out, but it's one of those shows where it is a lot of people's comfort, definitely mine as well, and I just hope something comes out from that, but who knows? I don't want to keep my hopes up, or else I'm just going to be disappointed.
And Ivan, how are you feeling about this news? And what is your choice as you looked back again at your library for Eric's question?
This is like a really loaded question for me. Well, first off, the first part, I'm gonna say 100% excited. Like, and if I'm being completely truthful, I actually did expect something at some point. I'm not gonna say a movie. Like, I don't know. I may be an OVA or something. Like, I expected something for Assassination Classroom to come up because, like, it's still pretty damn popular, and I don't mean in the States. Like I believe it got another like reprint version in Japan. And I swear when my friend went a few months ago, there was like an Assassination Classroom pop-up, and like he was like telling me about it. So I'm not too surprised. I'm excited 100%, especially because like I read the manga, I own it. Like there are things they didn't include, and I think the adaptation followed the manga pretty damn well. But there's a couple little arcs that are not in the series. So like I'm assuming they're gonna show that in the movie. I'm assuming someone's gonna be like, I don't know, like thinking back on their time or something, and like we'll get it that way. It'll be like honestly, the movie might be like a giant flashback if I'm being honest, but like I don't even care because they're things that we didn't like. It's a flashback of things we didn't see, like we didn't see animated. So like yeah, 100% excited. Not too stunned, but I am shocked, but I'm not like too shocked because I'm like, you know what? I could have predicted this. If it was like Soul Eater, then I would have been like, get the hell out of here. Like that's crazy because people have been waiting for this damn thing just as much as they've been waiting for Oron Host Club. And it hasn't happened. But to answer the other part of the question, which is really the loaded part, there's too many things that I want to come back, whether like they do a reboot or do like a movie or something, because the one that I thought would never happen, absolutely never happen, was Ranma. And we got a remake for Ranma. And season 2 is coming out the week of my freaking birthday. And I already told Shane, that's my week. Like, be ready. Ranma is coming. Like, so like, but if I was to pick something, I mean, Soul Eater would definitely be one, but God, there's a lot. Like, honestly, I have a lot. Like, I mean, Promised Neverland. Give me a better season or a movie for that. Like, give me some.
Don't fucking get me fucking started. Don't get me started. I'm gonna fucking spaz out.
That I'm saying.
I'm gonna spaz out. Why is that happening in the 2020s? That was supposed to be like an old anime thing, like season 2 of Tokyo Ghoul. Everybody fucking hated that.
Yes.
And then they gave us season 3 from the manga.
Yeah.
And season 2 doesn't make any fucking sense.
It's so dumb. Like,
I got rid of that. That was fine. Why the fuck would you not adapt the best arc in that fucking series?
right? That's what I'm saying. I know. Stop.
I'm gonna
screaming.
fucking freak out, man. Okay, I gotta go.
But
on
like,
You're
like
going to?
You
What do
already
you mean?
did.
What just happened?
it can get so much worse.
Lalaine was like sweating. She's like, "Oh my God, I'm scared." Like,
Very touchy subject for Eric.
like I mean, like,
I'm letting you know now. The arc that they cut
was amazing.
is one of my favorite
So
arcs
good.
in reading manga. Like,
It is
it's
a
one of
fan
my- It's
favorite.
been one of my favorites to read.
Yeah.
If it lets you know anything. So yeah,
See,
I'm
that's
pissed.
another one of those shows.
I mean, but even to people who like who don't particularly love like Promised Neverland, they say like altogether it's really a fan favorite arc for anyone who reads manga. Like, it's great. So cutting out is stupid, but regardless, because then like, there's other ones too. Like the one that immediately popped in my head, honestly, like I had to look back. When I look back at my manga, this was the first thing that my eyes went to. Is there's an anime called Magi, Labyrinth of Magic, or Magi Kingdom of Magic for season 2. It never ended. Like season 2 ended that arc and they never went on anymore. Like, and I think there's like 10 to 11 books left or something like that. Like, to give me an ending for that, if you did it in a movie, fine. I mean, it'll be a crammed movie, but like maybe give me 3 movies. But like, just end that. Give me that. Like, I would honestly really, really take that at least. Like, because I really love that series. The manga's art is freaking beautiful. And it's like, I don't know, it's like, I am not a magic girly. Like, I do like my magical girls. But my thing is, like, overall, when it comes to anime, like my genre is not anime, it's not like magic. I have a very particular way I feel like the magic has to work. And Magi did it so great. So, like, to give me something like what Assassination Classroom is getting, I'll be super happy for. Granted, I'm happy for Assassination Classroom because I love that damn anime and manga, so like I'm fine with that too. But yeah, this is a very loaded, heavy answer, and I apologize. But yeah, I mean,
I mean,
That's
you had an entire second in Charles to look at behind you, so
Yeah, I looked at my much smaller one, and I only came up with a couple extras. Like a Kame ga Kill is one that I'd like to see probably redone more than just like a movie filling in the gaps. Yeah, that's exactly what happened in that show, Ivan. That's exactly what happened. The other one that I have is more of an obscure one, I think. It's a romance anime called Snow White with the Red Hair. It's a show that yeah, I know game.
what?
I know a little something.
Eric knows
okay?
ball. Eric knows ball.
Snow White with the Red Hair is one that pains me that there's not more of in this world, and I would take literally anything. Their love is one of the best out there, so yeah, I want more.
So for me, because I can't really pick from a manga or an anime, everything I have is pretty much still ongoing or has been covered. So I'll go with a book for sure. It would be to give us like a director's cut or lengthened version of the Hunger Games films, because there's so much that was left out in those books. I very much love all of them, even the additional 2 that came out. And then honestly, Eric, the easy answer for me is you're always going to know is going to be some sort of rated R director's cut of Jurassic Park 1 and The Lost World. The Lost World specifically is really nothing like the book. We don't have camouflaged Carnotauruses in the series. We kind of got that with the Indominus Rex, but like these 2 just intimidating creatures like stalking them throughout from the entire, like from beginning to end of the book. Like, that's what I want, so that's what I will go with. And inevitably, when they cut out probably the most important parts of Project Hail Mary, I'm just going to look ahead to the future and say that I'm going to walk out of that movie upset, even though I'm sure it's going to be really good, but I'm already concerned.
Yeah, I'm really hoping I like that movie, and then you get really mad at me. You're like, you should have read the book, and then I'm like, you didn't read the book either.
And Ivan, I know we talked about this because you said you can't do audiobooks. The audiobook is incredible. Like, there are full-on TikToks and Instagram reels about how good the audiobook narrator is. It's not the same when you read it on by itself.
That's what Shane said and CJ and Russ said. So like,
yeah, the audiobook is incredible. So yeah,
I do want to read it.
So don't fuck up Project Hail Mary, although I'm pretty sure they already have, starting with Ryan Gosling. And I love Ryan Gosling, so we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I don't know, Eric. Yeah, Eric, do we want to go around the, once again, around the table for some didn't make the cuts?
Yeah. We could go wherever you'd like to go first. This is the part of the episode where we're doing our roundup of any takes or stories that didn't make the cut. I'll wrap things up with our Discord roundup, a select few stories from our Discord. We're in the Pop Culture's news channel. We are talking about this stuff daily. So sending memes, sending opinions, all of the above. Phil, where do you want us to go first? Do you want to go first? What do you have?
Yeah, I'll go. I kept getting the stupid ad on IGN. I was trying to make it stop.
Like, what's happening?
It's like,
here?
shut up. It makes sense because this story makes me angry. So mine was Dwayne Johnson saying that he was pigeonholed into being a blockbuster-only actor, as if these weren't the roles you were picking for 2 decades, buddy. His quote in this, and I'll just read some of it. He said he wants to live his own dreams, live my own dreams now after living other people's dreams. He said, I've been scared to go deep and intense and raw until now, until I had an opportunity to do this. I wanted to do this for a long time. When you're in Hollywood, as we all know, it becomes about box office and you chase the box office. It pushes you into a corner and category. This is your lane. This is what you do. Listen, man, I have my quarrels with The Rock as a person, or with Dwayne Johnson as a person. He seems fine, but as a entertainer, and listen, he's got to be cutthroat. You got to be that in this business. But let's not act like he didn't try and take over the DCEU and make it all about a fourth D tier character and Black Adam, and then force your way into the Fast and the Furious series and refuse to work with Vin Diesel. And now you come crawling back. I don't want to hear it, man. I hope the new movie is good. I heard his performance is solid. You know, he gets the standing ovation at the Cannes Film Festival that everybody gets. They did that for Joker 2, remind you. So everybody gets a standing ovation at the Cannes Film Festival. So I don't want to hear it from Dwayne Johnson, Eric. That was the latest thing that made me mad.
Was that your only didn't make the cut?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then I'll throw that in there. You guys can give quick opinions to any of the stories that come up. So, like, you're more than welcome to throw them out. And if anybody has any comments, you can. I guess I'll just provide context before, Ivan, we throw it to you, because I'm sure you also have some immediate opinions on this. I will say, like, pre-2010, it's not like he didn't try to do some serious roles. I mean,
yeah, the rundown, not the rundown, Walking Tall,
which I like. I sit on Walking Tall like that. He's actually pretty good in that, in my opinion.
Seen in Walking Tall where he plays touch football. Like, why is that?
He also gives someone a rock bottom.
He does he gave a rock bottom to somebody in that, in the rundown. I'm pretty sure there's a rock bottom in the Scorpion King. So he did it it's in Fast and the Furious. He does a rock bottom in the Fast and the Furious.
Yeah. So again, he was doing a mixture of these films like Gridiron Gang and Faster, but then he would also jump into comedies like all the time, like the Game Plan, Get Smart. He had an appearance in Reno 911.
Get Smart's one of his best roles, and he's
I get it.
And also
Be Cool.
Be Cool. He's fantastic in Be Cool. Never revisited.
Gay bodyguard.
Never revisited that type of role ever again. Like John Cena, John Cena will dive headfirst into, and that's why John Cena's better.
Yeah, once he did, Fast and the Furious, like, he doesn't really get recognized for a lot of these films. Although, like, again, he did Pain and Gain. He did Ballers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, people don't really talk about those, but it's not like he hasn't tried to do it. So I mean, I don't know. I feel like you're saying, Phil, at some point or another, you kind of have to acknowledge, like, maybe don't star in the film Hercules in 2014. Maybe that's not something you need to do.
Forgot
right?
that
like,
was a thing.
You know what I'm saying? That was the second Hercules to come out that year, if I'm correct.
Right. Yeah.
So,
there was like this weird Hercules renaissance for some reason.
Yeah. Then jumped into Jumanji. Then he was in Baywatch. I feel like a lot of these at some point you have to kind of like take
Jumanji,
accountability.
I didn't like Jumanji for the audio only audience.
Ivan, why did you not like Jumanji?
I just didn't give a damn at all. Like,
Eric,
I just didn't.
Eric, I'm not going to put myself to be in Jumanji if I don't. I'm not going to get Jumanji'd if I don't put myself in a position to be Jumanji'd.
We have to send them this SNL clip because this is out of context. We talk nuts. But Ivan, what is your opinion on The Rock's kind of filmography? All these years.
I mean, like, I don't hate him or anything. I do think some of what he's saying is nonsense, but like, I'm gonna say 15% isn't. because it's like, there's got to be some truth to like his agents and his people who are like, no, you got to do these big blockbuster movies or whatever, and he kind of got typecast. But I do think, like, at some point, okay, if he didn't fight that before, why is it now? Like, he's been big enough that he could have fought that like 6-7 years ago, if I'm being honest. And I am one of the only people in the world that did enjoy what was the movie you just said?
Hercules?
No, God, no.
Tall?
No, Pain and Gain. Is it Pain and Gain? Pain and Gain.
Pain and Gain.
Yeah,
Pain
I
and
actually
Gain. Mark
did
Wahlberg.
enjoy that movie. I did. For the absurdity of it all. Like I know what the movie's trying to do, and I'm fine with it. Like, it's not gonna be some prestige film. Like, let's be real. But like, so I don't know, man. Him saying that, I'm like, whatever. Do you, man? Like, you tried to take the DC, and like, I hated that. I hated you for that. So like, whatever. So he can do his thing. I still think he needs to realize what he's saying, though. Like, stop trying to gain sympathy, like, for you making millions.
Yeah.
And so,
I don't really love the angle he's taking.
Yeah.
Like, he doesn't always bring up box office numbers.
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
You know what I mean? You're doing this.
Yeah.
Really quickly, Lalaine, did you have anything to chime in here on The Rock? I mean, I'm assuming you were a big fan of his Netflix hit Red Notice, for example.
Stop.
Like, just let me know
Stop.
a little bit of like what you enjoy about The Rock.
I don't really have like a big opinion on The Rock. He's like okay to me. I've been more noticing about how many wrestlers are becoming actors, which makes sense because they are actors. But is it weird to say that one of the only roles I liked from him is Maui from Moana? Like,
Not worried at all. No.
That's the only thing about The Rock. I've never seen Black Adam. Did I get that right? He's the main
Yeah,
character.
we'll fix that, unfortunately. So
Woo!
that's,
Black
you
Adam
mean?
movie night. Let's
Stop
go.
that movie. Stop. Lalaine, you don't have to see it.
Yeah.
You don't have to see it.
I don't plan on it, but I don't really have like a strong opinion about him, but that statement is a little like weird coming from him. I get it. But yeah, other than like the Moana movies, that's pretty much it about how I feel about him. I think like if he continued voice acting, I think that'd be really cool for him to add to the resume if he wanted to. But other than that, yeah, that's pretty much it.
yeah, completely fair. Ivan, back to you. What story or stories did you have that didn't make the cut?
So, well, this one I didn't have originally, like, because something was said earlier. I looked it up real quick while we're on recording. For Professor Layton, they did say that it was delayed for 2026. So, like, the date for that for Lalaine is 2026. I don't know when. I can't find. It doesn't say like fall, spring, whatever. It does seem like it's gonna be in the middle though, from what I can read. But like, again, I think that's just assuming. But it did say that they're delaying it to 2026. So I'm sorry about that.
No, it's fine. Actually, it's better than it never happening. So
Yeah, that's true.
Listen. Oh, and I also hope that it's compatible for both the Switch 1 and Switch 2.
It says
so.
says that it's going to be. It does say it's for both.
Thank God.
Yeah.
Thank God.
So, but yeah, okay. So, but my actual story was gonna be about So the creator of Chainsaw Man, Tatsuki Fujimoto, he has like his like anthology mangas, like they're like one shots and the things like that. So like Mappa like bought pretty much the rights to his stories. The one it's called the Tatsuki Fujimoto 17 through 26. I don't know how you say that, dash to 17 through 26 anthology is like coming to Amazon in November. And anyone who's a big fan of Chainsaw Man or Look Back like will enjoy it, especially if you're a fan of Look Back, because they're all like the one shots. I mean, there's a couple of the stories that are a little weird like Chainsaw Man, but deliberately weird. So like everything I've seen for it has been pretty cool. Like and I'm not the like I like Chainsaw Man, don't get me wrong, I really do enjoy it, but like I'm not like a blanket lover of everything he does, but I do like the one shots. They have like really interesting storytelling. So like yes, I know you're looking at the painting that I made. I like Chainsaw Man. I didn't say I didn't like it, Eric. Like
I'm taking it down.
Oh, fine, take it down. The money was already in my pocket, so whatever. but I like Chainsaw Man. I do. think that there was a bit of a like crazy love for it when we didn't even get the real part of the story yet in the anime. The good shit didn't even happen yet. The movie's gonna start that. So, you know, like, but either way. So yeah, so the anthology series 4, I thought it was really cool. And then I thought, like, you know, there's a lot of other mangaka that have like cool one-shots and anthologies like that, or like as mangas, but don't get made into animes. And I would really love to see some of that. So I don't know if there's any type of thing like that, whether it's like a short story or like a you know, 1-volume graphic novel. If anyone had anything like that they'd want to see made into either a movie, animated, or whatever, because there's a bunch of one-shot Batmans and like 1-volume type of comics and indie comics that I feel like will never get made into anything, and I would love to see some of those things get made, like in this capacity.
Yeah, I mean, the one thing for me, I mean, not necessarily a one-shot, because I've read those one-shots. I think that's going to be great. That's why I was really excited for Look Back. Did they adapt Goodbye Eri, or is that going to be part of it?
So I thought they said that one wouldn't happen. I forgot there was a reason why.
Because everybody wants Goodbye Eri and Fire Punch.
Yeah, Fire Punch will never happen. Fire Punch, I don't think will ever happen.
I was going to bring up Fire Punch. Fire Punch would be fucking cool.
It will, I don't think it'll ever happen.
Because of because of the technical limitations, I think maybe people would be worried like it wouldn't live up to what they would want.
Yeah, it would look like a Junji Ito thing, and they keep messing up Junji Ito's stories. So it's like, I think Fire Punch would turn into that if they did it.
Yeah, so Fire Punch would be the big one for me if they can really nail that. Goodbye Eri as well. So yeah, no, those are definitely mine. Phil doesn't read manga like that, so I think we can just skip him. Lalaine.
Well, that's why I said short stories or like a graphic novel or something, or like, you know, stuff like that.
I mean, I can't even read, so why did I answer? So Lalaine, what do you got?
All right, so I'm not gonna lie, this did come up while I was talking about my segment of the What Did I Miss part, but we got the teaser for JoJo Steel Ball Run. I'm so happy for the anime, by the way. I'm so happy. It's only 40 seconds, but they packed a lot in 40 seconds. Philip is currently reading the manga, and he's getting the hardcover ones too, and they're just so gorgeous. It looks, when we get our own shelf, like at our new place at some point, it's gonna look so good. But no, I'm so excited, and I really, really hope, I don't know if they've already like decided to do this or not. I really hope they will just release the episode per week instead of just dropping it all in one go. I think they did Stone Ocean so dirty for it.
I think they learned their lesson, if I'm being honest.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Because they're doing it with Sakamoto Days, Ranma, the Summer Lucario died. Like, I think they learned their lesson. Hopefully, anyway.
I hope so too, because that would suck. And like, as someone who is fully caught up, at least in the anime version of JoJo, I want this to be episodic so that we have something to look forward to, so that there's more views. Like that's the point. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this part. I'm so excited for it, and it looks so good. All the characters look good. And the theme song, I can't wait for it. I really hope it's poppin'.
Yeah, I want to be like everyone that loves JoJo's, but I can't watch it. Like, I don't think I'm ever going to be able to get into it. It feels like so overwhelming. So
it's not for everyone.
Yeah, and it's also not for everyone. That's also very, very true. I guess I'll jump into my Discord roundup. I actually kind of simplified it, Phil, just to kind of bring up a couple things. Most of these are probably movie related. So I'll start off with the TV stuff first. We talked about very jokingly, but I will bring it up. Surf's Up. If you remember that Sony comedy pick, well, TV series adaptation is happening. It's in the works. Why? I don't know. But on the TV side, the news that I'm probably the most excited for, and Phil, I know you'll agree, Hannibal creator Brian Fuller mentioned a desire to do more within that world, and is actually eyeing Zendaya as like a dream cast for Clarice. So interesting how that would go. That's a huge name. I don't know if it would happen, but I just want more fucking Hannibal in my life. Same.
Can I just say, like, I don't need to be a hipster, if that term is even used anymore. I was on Hannibal like day one when that series came out. My dad always watched all the movies. He actually read the books. Like, I was like 13 when he was like, all right, watching Silence of the Lambs. I'm like, okay, sure. What is this? Like, so like I was like, so when Hannibal came out and I got no love back then, it broke my heart. Okay, it broke my heart. Then it got cult following after, and that's cool, whatever. But I was like screaming from my roof, telling everyone to watch this damn show. So like to say like if they get Zendaya though, like I am 100%. I mean, I'm going to be locked in anyway, but like, please do it. Like, please do it.
Yeah, no,
Anything to get Mads Mikkelsen back on my TV screen.
Dude, oh my God. One of the best television performances. I loved him and Hugh Dancy together. They are so gay, but so amazing.
And I love it.
Remember when Marvel fumbled Mads Mikkelsen? Good job.
Yeah.
That pissed me off. I was so mad about that. Oh.
But I still remember what they did to this show in season 3 and the time slot that they gave it. It was pretty much a death sentence. So like we knew it was coming. I'm glad they put it off in a way that it could come back, because I think it will come back sooner than later. I think eventually that time jump could actually help. But I'm also wishfully thinking here. So those are my TV show news side of things. The movie side, a couple quick things I'm going to throw out there. We'll just start in release order. Exclusively in theaters this Christmas. The tagline is, "I like big snakes and I cannot lie." If you want to see the Anaconda movie featuring Paul Rudd and Jack Black, Phil will be there.
Yeah!
I fucking know he will be. There's also been news about the Star Wars film that's going to be taking place, a standalone film 5 years after Episode 9, called Star Wars Starfighter, by director Sean Levy. It's got Ryan Gosling, Amy Adams, Aaron Pierre, Mia Goth, Matt Smith. It's releasing in theaters on May 28th of 2027. Yeah. Crazy fucking cast. Had no interest in that movie. Now I do. And the last part here is the full feature-length film Bluey. The movie is coming to cinemas August 6th to 2027. And I am going to be seated night one. So quick recap. And Phil, I'll throw it to you first if you have any thoughts. Surf's Up, Hannibal,
Surf's Up's crazy to start.
Starfighter, and Bluey. Any thoughts on any of those items?
I'm just glad we have a Christmas movie coming out. Anaconda, Paul Rudd, Jack Black, shout out to them. And am I going to cry more in the Bluey movie or in Assassination Classroom? We'll see. Time will tell.
God, you make me sick. Ivan, any of those topics? Surf's
Why didn't you bring up the My Hero Academia live action movie?
Do not make me talk about this. What do you
mean?
I don't want to talk about that.
Surf's Up.
Surf's Up. I can't wait.
Uraka.
Oh my God! Stop.
Please move on.
You might as well make it Amy Adams. She has red hair.
Oh my God, Ivan, any thoughts on
Okay,
any of those?
I was gonna pretend like I cared about Surf's Up. I don't give a damn. Anaconda, I don't give a damn. But
boo! It's a big monster movie. You like monster movies?
I do like monster movies, but like I don't know if I'm gonna be in a theater for a movie I know is gonna be bad though. You know, like I don't want to deal with that.
Phil does love doing that. That's like his
I can't.
whole fucking thing.
Like, if I have like, it depends how it goes. Like, it depends how I do it. Like, I have to have like a lot of free time. It can't be like taking me out of con
All
week.
right, we'll come down.
You're so annoying. Okay, what were the other ones you said? Surf's Up?
We talked about Hannibal.
Well, you know how I
the
feel
Bluey
about that.
movie and Star Wars Starfighter.
Okay, so Bluey, I mean, that's cool. I don't think I'll be in the theater to see it, but that's cool. I do appreciate it.
Great.
I totally
you guys heard
respect
it here.
it.
Ivan hates Hazbin Hotel and Bluey.
First off, I didn't say
Australians, I think.
What? That's a lie. You know how much Australian things I watch? Okay, but either way, so like,
That's crazier.
Okay, either way, I don't hate Bluey. Stop that. Like, I just don't have a child to go see it. And granted, I could be an adult and watch it, but I just don't like. I know I'm not gonna see it. Not right now, anyway. And then Star Wars. Here's the thing. I don't give a damn about Star Wars. Not anymore. I used to try, and I can't try anymore. But I do love that cast. So now I'm like, do I want to see it?
Listen, one of my favorite things about Star Wars is the fucking space battles. That's like, I think they've never fully done it the way they could do it, and I think it could fucking, like, I want Top Gun in space.
I can see that.
I want.
I can
give
see
me
that.
what I want.
Yeah, give me homoerotic space volleyball.
Let's go. Bring back
it.
Oscar Isaac. Like, let's go. Like, let's do it.
Let's do the whole thing. Lalaine, we've got Anaconda, Surf's Up, Hannibal, Bluey, Star Wars Starfighter. Any opinions on any of those?
Surf's Up and Bluey got me on a whiplash because I did not think that was ever going to happen in the whatever year bingo card we're doing, because I did not think Bluey would be in theaters. I will watch it in theater, maybe not on opening night, but I'll give it a shot. I'm kind of on the same boat with Ivan. I tried to get into Star Wars. I can't anymore. I was talking with a friend who is obsessed with Star Wars, and I hate to say this, I appreciate her love and enjoyment for Star Wars, but for me, I'm just like, the only movies I actually sat through, like beginning to end, were all the movies that Rey was in. What was the number? See, I already forgot.
So sorry. Yeah,
Yes,
That's 7 through 9. Yeah.
Yeah, that. I mean, the first one out of that trilogy was good, and then it kind of was like okay towards like the last two, and so I just kind of stopped enjoying it. But high respect for everyone who loves those movies. I can tell they're good. I'm not like a sci-fi person either. I'm learning.
I just don't think they live up to their potential. That's the thing.
Yeah.
And they just keep fumbling.
Yeah, I don't know. I think like if I tried to watch the other trilogies, my opinion might change, but that's like a whole sit-down situation.
No, and there is a lot of pop culture to enjoy there, but like they're not going to exactly be a great watch, I think, to first timers. Like you kind of, it's one of those things you had to be there kind of things. I feel like, right, Phil?
It's not like a series with Lord of the Rings where everyone is always going to tell you, hey, you can watch this whenever. So it just doesn't feel like that with Star Wars. People will be like, Star Wars fans, Eric will do this, will be like, you can watch this one, maybe skip that one, like this is really good. But like Lord of the Rings is like, nah, you got to sit down and watch all three, extended cut, and make sure you make time.
Yeah, I mean, maybe because it's so important to film history, you can convince them to watch the original trilogy, someone who's never seen it. I think convincing them to watch the first 3 episodes when they came out, like, I love episode 1. I love the Phantom Menace.
I do too.
But I would never recommend that film to anyone to watch for the first time. Attack of the Clones, one of my least favorite Star Wars films. It has moments. It really does. And then episode 3, Revenge of the Sith, is a fantastic fucking film. I will sit on that.
I do love that movie. I will be honest.
That one's good. It's worth it for that.
Yeah, I do love that movie. But that's like one of the only things I absolutely love for Star Wars. Anything I ever loved otherwise has been animated stuff. And I just like, what? So I don't know.
Yeah, so you're telling me you're not going to go see The Mandalorian and Grogu?
I don't want to talk about that. Don't let me talk about that right now.
It's so clearly
ugly.
Just a Disney Plus, like
just
extended
a bunch of episodes together.
Yeah.
Together.
It's really frustrating.
Like
it's
what
really
they did with
frustrating
Moana
what they did.
too.
It's frustrating because, again, I just said earlier, the coolest thing about Star Wars is like the space stuff. Arguably, the second coolest thing is like the bounty hunter aspect and all of that shit. And they kind of capitalized on that in the first season, but then they completely turned to whatever the fuck we had to do with Grogu and making that the focus and selling toys and shit. So, yeah, I've been disconnected from Star Wars, but that cast definitely caught my eye, Phil.
Yeah, I mean, there was that little like teaser photo. Yeah, I mean, listen, if they can get that right, and the Star Wars people are like, yeah, this is one worth checking out, then I will listen. So we will see. But Eric, anything else we need to cover before we get into our game, into the last part of this episode? We'll get everybody's competitive spirit come out.
Great.
Eric's favorite part. Lalaine, have you ever done a Kahoot before?
It sounds familiar, but
if you worked in corporate America at any point, you might have done this.
Oh.
Yep. Or just had a professor that
I did it when I was a teacher.
Oh, also the last thing that Eric didn't mention from the Discord roundup is Hilary Duff is coming out with a new album. I felt like that was very important to come out.
Listen, I liked her last album, so I don't give a damn.
I did too.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
I'm on board.
I'm excited. So, this is where you'll need your phones. And also, once again, for the audio only audience, we suggest you head on over to our YouTube page and watch the visual part of this episode as we play our Kahoot. And just go to that website right there, kahoot.it. That is the game pin. And I'll wait for everybody to get locked in. We got 15 questions here this month.
What do I do for my nickname?
Yeah, Eric's got to come up with a nickname. I believe you.
God, I'm gonna be here forever now too.
Did Botter win last month, Eric, or was it?
I
Yeah,
think
Botter did win. He did win
did.
because of the.
Yeah.
He had that crazy question about the malls, right? But then missed the ones about that specifically for him about music and hip hop. So, Lizard.
Yeah, I don't have anything else. I don't.
Bob?
I don't know
What? Why Bob? Why?
I don't know. I felt under pressure.
Why
I
not
said,
even just like Gary, the name of the robot from Superman? Like,
Damn
he's
it.
like 4 is a name. So is
Yeah.
Gary, which was an ad-lib line.
Yeah,
from,
yeah.
Alan Tudyk. Shout out to him. He'll be at Collective Con this year, Eric. We might be able to talk to Alan Tudyk. A little teaser for everybody that's listening to this episode. Okay. Let's get. Did you guys get to pick your characters yet or not yet? Do I have to start?
No,
first?
no.
Okay.
It says you're in. See your nickname on the screen? Question mark.
Sweet. Everybody, let's start. We got a Kahoot by the Wait For It podcast. I hope it isn't. Oh shit! Is it starting right now?
We're getting in. Well, we get no characters. I guess not.
Oh, that's
fine.
weird. Okay. All right. You'll see questions here pop up, Lalaine, on your phone, or answers. Which organization does Makima work for in Chainsaw Man? Does she work for the Tokyo Devil Hunters Corps, the Public Safety Bureau, Chainsaw Hunter Division, or Devil Extermination Agency? 4 seconds. Someone has an answer.
Oh, oops. I did it wrong.
Oh man,
No one got it right. Okay. No one got that right. The answer is the Public Safety Bureau.
Yeah.
Dang.
So apologies, Lane. I didn't think. I thought you guys would get a chance to pick characters. That usually is what happens whenever you do this, as far as like little avatars. But let me explain the game. So there are going to be quiz questions. There's going to be a question where you type in your answer. As you'll see, you'll have the opportunity on your phone. There'll be a question where you need to put things in like chronological order. There'll be a question where you have to place a pin on a photo. It's Eric's favorite game in this, favorite question, which may or may not come up later. We'll see how it goes, Eric. And then Eric's actually favorite game is called Slider. So you'll have an opportunity to move the slider across on your phone from left to right, so you can pick a number as to what the answer is. It'll make sense once you see it. So, yeah, it's pretty self-explanatory. So. Let's go to the leaderboard here. Nobody scored. So we have zeros across the board so far. All right, next question is, type the answer. Which Nickelodeon series teamed up with the Wild Thornberrys for a 2003 film? This was a crossover movie between the Wild Thornberrys and what Nickelodeon show? 2003.
Give me that.
The Rugrats.
Thank God I
Okay,
got it
those were the
right.
only 2 answers we got. All those are correct.
Thank
And it
God.
was the Rugrats and the Wild Thornberrys 2003 movie. And for some reason, Eliza's powers to talk to animals also carried over into babies. Do we need an answer? No. It was a good
Because
movie.
babies are animals, man.
We enjoyed that movie. So, and Lalaine, for the game, you can stay off mute. Don't worry about the sound. So you can stay off mute there. You're fine.
Okay.
For this part, yeah.
Perfect.
All right, let's do scores. You also get, the faster you answer as well, Lalaine, the more points you get too. So,
Okay.
So Lizard is in the lead, Bob in second, and Lalaine in third. Close game here. Let's get to the next question, which is a slider. Here's your first slider. How many evil X's does Scott Pilgrim have
easy.
to defeat to win Ramona's heart?
Easy.
Somewhere between
Need
5 and 20.
Immediately.
How many? You also get
No.
points for being close.
Me and Lalaine know this. Come on now.
We do.
Right.
Whoops.
Eric,
I was like, who the hell put 9?
the
I think
answer is 7.
I'm close, right?
Eric put
Am I-
9. Let's
I'm
see if you're close enough.
points, right?
Nope.
Jesus, Eric.
I'm sorry.
7 evil
we're no-
X's.
We're notoriously not the biggest fans of that film.
The anime. Watch the anime. Play
Yeah.
the game. There's other
know, I still
options.
need to.
I,
Yeah,
was,
that's
I
right,
do want to
that's
play
right.
the game. I do want to
I
play the game.
loved the live action film.
Yeah, and the new game coming out. Oh
Alright.
God, I love
And
it.
the new game.
Yes.
Lizard is still in the lead, but Lalaine moves up to second as Eric was just
Lizard.
outside of there. Get points. Let's get to the next question. True or false? Walt Disney World is larger in size than Manhattan. True or
What?
false? Walt Disney World's entire campus is larger in size than Manhattan. True or false? It is true.
Get
It is
outta
actually
here.
About 2 times the size of Manhattan. I
That's
was confirmed that.
crazy. I
Isn't
didn't know
that
that.
insane? Yeah. So
I thought this was definitely a trick question.
Me too.
true. Lalaine is on a hot streak. She's got
Damn,
3 in a row
girl,
and moves into
damn.
the lead.
Heck yeah.
Moves
Heck
into
yeah.
the lead. Eric, you got to get one here. You're falling a little bit behind.
I'm trying my fucking best, man.
If I get behind him, I'm mad.
Pin the answer. Which one of these Mario Kart racers is Para Bitty Bud?
Who the fuck?
Who the hell is that?
What?
Who the fuck is one of the new ones?
My God.
There's
This was
no
very-
way.
I was like,
man.
I literally just Googled. I was like, what the fuck is that character? Let's make that the question.
I'm getting this wrong. I'm
What do
like,
you
who
think?
the heck?
Para Bitty Bud. Maybe Para.
I think
Para?
I know what I just did. Damn it.
All right. Nobody got it right. It's
Yeah.
this little shit
Yeah.
right here.
Which one? Oh.
Yeah, yeah.
Excuse me?
He's
Damn
like a
it.
little ladybug.
He was my
Oh.
third choice. I was not even gonna get
Yep.
that.
Crazy.
All right. It doesn't even have hands, so no idea how he's driving the cart, but that's neither here
Same
nor
with
there.
the bee. The bee
Oh,
drives
yeah.
a car
You
too.
went the piranha plant.
Yeah.
See, okay, we're gonna sound old here, Eric, but what the fuck are these characters? Why are these characters in Mario Kart?
I don't know.
First off, Piranha Plant's amazing. Don't talk shit about Piranha.
Sure, whatever. Luigi, I mean,
guess.
Yoshi or die. I don't care about.
We're
all these
really,
other
we're really
Lu-
diving deep. where we
Luigi's
have to go
better.
for Piranha Plant, huh?
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Luigi.
All right.
Good to
Luigi's
know.
the best.
Deep into the well of
Next
characters.
question.
Yeah.
A puzzle. Put these in order. Put these K-pop Demon Hunter songs in order in which they play in the
fucking
movie.
bad, dude.
Take down, golden, free, and soda pop are the 4 options. Put them in order.
Uh-oh.
Remember, you get the faster you answer, the more points you get. You got 60 seconds, well, 50 seconds.
I
now.
lost confidence. I lost confidence.
My God.
No!
Wait,
Hey.
what? Who did that?
Oh,
Wait, I'm confused.
Nobody got
No.
that right.
I
think
did it
this is in
right.
the wrong order, actually.
It is in the wrong order, but I got it right.
Golden, yeah, Golden came
Golden
first.
is first. Yeah, that definitely did not do that correctly. Okay.
Good job.
Well, let's hope the
Give us all
other.
points.
Yeah, we should all get points for that.
Sure, Eric is still in third.
Oh, I guess it doesn't actually move the needle, huh?
Well, I want to know if I did it fast enough. That's what I want to know.
That's
That's a good point.
Yeah, I don't know how that's definitely not how I put it in. Okay, well, 14 questions. Now you know how to
Practice
do.
round.
Now you know how to do. I hope the other one is in order. Now I'm kind of nervous about the other one.
Cool.
All right, type the answer. The events of Kong Skull Island take place during which real-world conflict?
Oh,
The
Oh.
MonsterVerse
Jesus.
film Kong Skull
Um.
Island. What does it take place during?
I'm just guessing here.
Phil, I almost threw away the answer for a joke.
This is definitely for you.
Actually,
Oh
I
my
don't
God,
remember.
I'm gonna faint.
I don't remember.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Oh,
I'm
it's
gonna faint.
Vietnam. Oh,
Yeah,
well,
it was
clearly I
Vietnam.
didn't
Dead
know.
ass-
I was right.
dead ass
I was
almost
right.
Nom's house.
Oh, sorry, I clapped.
House.
I was
Not
gonna
my-
do
man,
it.
Not my buddy's Nom's house.
I was right. I was scared I
All
was
right,
wrong.
Vietnam War. All right, so let's see the movement here. Lalaine's still in first, but we got
God.
points for Lizard and Bob.
Ugh.
All right, let's get to the next question here, which is a quiz. Which major convention is held annually at the Javits Center?
Bet.
Wait, there's. Hold on.
Hello? The what?
Oh, I see. Okay.
This is the Javits Center.
I know. I always look. I don't
that
look at the
is.
options
All
fast
right,
enough. That's
New
the
York
problem.
City Comic-Con.
Yeah.
There we go. There was
I
one.
can-
The first picture I put up there had like New York City like roadblock things in it. And I was like, let me pick a different picture. Then let's see the Lane and Lizard. Close. Eric a little bit behind there. Didn't get that one correct.
Come on, Bob.
No.
Get it together,
I'm
Bob.
struggling, man.
Next question is a pin the answer. Eric, which one of these Fast and the Furious characters is
Oh my
named?
god, do I know this? Hold on.
No,
do I
wait,
know
we
this
don't know
one?
this. I don't know
Oh my
this.
god, hold on. Do I know this?
Which one of these Fast and the Furious characters is named Roman?
Oh my god, dude, I'm gonna get so mad that I'm.
I don't know this. For anyone listening, I'm sorry. I'm not a fan of Fast and the Furious.
That's okay. No one's
I don't care about it either.
Fuck,
No.
fuck,
no
fuck.
one's gonna get mad at you. 6 seconds,
Oh my
Eric.
god, who is roaming?
5 seconds.
Oh, it's not.
I,
God damn, I'm so mad, man.
All right. Somebody picked Paul Rudd. Never mind.
All
Roman
right.
is Tyrese. Yep, Roman is Tyrese.
It was one of them.
Who did you pick, Ludacris?
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
It was fucking 50-50 guess under pressure.
Yeah. Tough. That's tough. All right. Next question. No movement there on the board. Nobody. The Fast and the Furious. I'm running out of characters for Fast and the Furious questions. Although Eric will never remember the characters, so I can just keep
You could just start
that.
over. Yeah, no, for sure.
Yeah. So next question is a slider. How many species will be available in Jurassic World Evolution 3
Why would you do
upon
this?
launch? This one's for me.
Oh my
Effing
God.
no.
This one is for me.
That was so douchey.
Oh my God.
Oh, two of you were kind of close. One person was way off.
Cool.
I don't think this is close
Cool.
enough for points, though. It's 82. Let's see if it gives one of you points.
I
No,
chose
it does
89.
not.
Nope.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's close. 89 to 90. Not
Yeah, it
bad.
wasn't close at all.
Not bad at
I picked
all. I probably should have
112.
made that range a little smaller.
Wait, so it
though.
was 82 was the number?
82 is the answer.
Gotcha.
82. No
Damn.
movement there.
Lizard.
Couple questions left. 5 questions. Here's a quiz. As of today's date, which of these movies is not in the top 5 in the worldwide box office? So which one of these movies, as far as money made, is not in the top 5? Jurassic World Rebirth, a Minecraft movie, Superman, or Lilo and Stitch? Which one of these is not in the top 5? 5 seconds.
I appreciate the clarification.
All right. It is Superman.
That is true.
Whoever
Wait,
got
really?
Superman right, yeah. All
Jurassic
these other
World
5
Rebirth
movies-
was?
It is. Yeah, Jurassic movies make a lot of money, man. They're
I mean,
terrible, but they make a
I
lot of
enjoyed
money.
it, but I didn't know that.
This is the first film in like a decade or something like that, or the first year in a decade where a superhero
That's
film is in
right.
the top 5.
Yeah,
That's
it's
right.
Deja. I
Crazy.
think Minecraft movie is number 2. Lilo and Stitch. And then number 5 is How to Train Your Dragon. So
Ew.
Superman
Sorry.
is like right outside. It's like number 7. Yeah, that movie sucked, bro.
Yeah, I
No,
don't,
it didn't.
I'm not talking
It's
about that.
terrible.
I'm not talking about these live action things. I'm not
All
doing
right, Eric.
Did
got
you watch
some
it?
Points there.
that. I'm not talking about it.
No, you don't need
Okay.
to. It's okay. Don't worry. You've seen the real one.
Exactly.
Next question. Type the answer. What anime is this? A picture will slowly reveal itself. Remember, the quicker you answer, the more points you get.
No. Dang it.
I knew
All right,
from
we
the
got
color.
3
From the
answers.
color.
Somebody, whoever put spaces in between.
Oh.
That's not acceptable answer.
I'm about to say, I don't
gave-
ever space it.
No, that didn't count. That didn't count.
It's not. It's actually. It doesn't have spaces.
There's
Yeah.
no spaces
know,
in it. And I
but,
gave
like-
extra answers like for an option to like it, but I didn't put any
With the
spaces.
spaces. Dang it.
All right, Lalaine.
Lizard.
Don,
Lizard, Bob. Come on, Bob. Damn,
Sorry.
Bob.
I love that. I love the song Don da Don Don da Don Don da Don.
Maybe that's why I was so slow, because I took time to put spaces.
Like I knew that.
There
Like
you
once I
go.
saw the color, I was like, oh yeah.
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 Lizard in the lead, and
Lizard.
Lalaine and Bob close, but this is anybody's game as we come down the stretch. Very worried. I think.
How did Bob catch up?
I think. Well, you guys didn't get any points
I'm
for
a
a little
pro.
bit, so I'm pretty worried about the slider. I mean, the one that's coming. The tiles coming up pretty soon. So we'll see how that goes. Okay, true or false? Whew, not yet. Pikachu was not originally intended to be the mascot of Pokemon. True or false? True or false? Pikachu was not
Dead ass.
originally
I
intended.
pressed this 25 fucking times.
It is true. It was supposed to be Clefairy.
That's right.
Mm-hmm. All right. I think here we go. Bob is now on a streak. All right, but Lizard has
Come back down.
Lalaine, don't let
lead.
Bob catch up
Lalaine
to
and
you.
Bob are right there.
Trying not to.
Next question. Okay, fuck. Okay, hopefully I got this in order. Put these Hazbin Hotel
You-
songs in order in which they appear in the show. I really
You
hope I
son
put
of
this in the right order. The 4 songs are You Didn't Know, Hell is Forever, Poison, and Loser Baby. God, I swear to Christ, I hope I put this in order.
I don't know this. Damn it.
Sorry, Ivan.
It's okay. It's okay. That means there needs to be a
I think
question that
I
Lalaine
fucked that up.
doesn't know either.
I might have fucked that up.
Pull up. Let me make sure. Okay, there you go.
Oh,
Ivan's the only one I assume they got it wrong.
You know what's funny? I didn't get it that wrong though. I only messed up one song.
Oh, there you go.
Wow.
You still got it
Yeah.
wrong. Hell is Forever Poison.
Hey, the fact that I
Loser
guessed
Baby,
it.
and you didn't know. Those are the songs.
Now you gotta
in
watch it.
order.
I'm not watching
Now you have
Jack.
to watch
All
it.
right.
I already tried. I'm done.
As we
Try
enter
again.
this
Try harder.
last question, and the score is very close. I want to remind the competitors. Let me go over
Monsters!
points here, okay?
By
So
one
really quick.
Holy shit! This is
By
the closest
So
it's
really
ever been.
quick before we go into the last question, I'm gonna go over
I
a
don't like
scoreboard.
this.
Lalaine is in the lead, 5,384. Lizard is 1 point behind, 5,383. Bob, who is on a streak, 5,280. I want to stress how important it is to answer as quickly as possible because it's going to come down to this. It is a type your answer. I'm going to tell you that right now. Okay?
Okay.
It is a type your answer, and make sure to enter the answer in as quickly as possible. Are we ready?
Are there spaces?
Don't answer
Yes. No, I'm going to tell you
Okay.
there are spaces. Yes, I will give you
Okay.
spaces. Yes.
Good to know.
All right.
All right.
Type your answer. Chapel Rowan has said that this song was inspired by a real night out at a Los Angeles gay club. What song is it? Chapel Rowan has said that this song was inspired by a real
Faster!
night.
God
It scared me.
damn it! God.
Who put the in their
Oh,
answer?
that was my mistake. That was my mistake. I was getting scared. I was getting scared. I should still get the point. That's not fair.
No. The name of the song is not the.
I
Pink
know,
Pony Club.
I know. I got scared. So like I
Oh
started
my goodness.
typing.
Let's check the scoreboard. Let's check the podium.
That's
Third
not
place.
fair. That's not
Lizard.
fair.
Oh, lizard.
First to worst. Oh,
I
you
was
hate to see
killing
Second
it.
is
Yeah,
Bob.
understood. Yeah,
In
I was
first
didn't
place
realize-
with
I was getting
a
so mad, dude.
in her What Did I Miss debut, Lalaine with the win, 6,222, in easily the closest game of Kahoot we have ever had. What a
I'm still counting it. I don't care. I don't care.
Those last
What
two
a
really,
game.
really were a fumble, Ivan.
I'm so mad.
Congrats, Lalaine. Dude,
Thank
that's why I was
you.
screaming.
The last
I
two,
was screaming because I was
Hazbin
like,
doesn't count. Last
My
two.
text box wouldn't go away for me to hit submit, so I had to scream at it.
Well done, Lalaine. Congratulations on your victory. Ivan, how embarrassing. Lalaine.
You got the answer right. I just added another word. It's still the same thing. I mean,
Imagine the version of you that actually watched Hazbin Hotel would be the winner.
so you know what? You're not wrong. That's true.
That's fair. All right. Well, Lalaine, Ivan, thank you so much. Lalaine, as the victor, please let everybody know where they can find all your work. And if you're making any convention appearances between now and the end of the year, this episode will be out on Monday, the 29th, so you can promote anything in the future that you'd like here.
Yeah, so you can find me on Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok, all with the handle Lalaine ArtGeek. And then, surprisingly enough, I don't have another confirmed convention until MegaCon, but there is the Holiday Nerd Market I'm going to apply to. So I'm going to hopefully be over there. But other than that, that's kind of where I'm going to be as far as conventions. I need to just sit down and apply.
Yes,
And
you
just-
do.
I do. I need to do that sometime soon. But for now, it is to be determined. But yeah.
Awesome. And Ivan, what about you? What do you got going on, and where can the audience find you if they don't already, follow you already? Which, if you've been following us for a while.
Wait, I have been.
No. I'm talking to
Oh, you're
people
about
that don't
them.
follow you now. Yeah, them.
I was like, I've been following. What are you talking about?
Do you even listen to the show?
Yes, I do actually. Every time I have to
Listen
drive,
Ivan.
every time I have
I've
to.
been just taking everything so personal.
I am taking everything personal because you know what? I brought this
Is it
up
because of the
before.
loss?
It is because of the
Okay.
loss. Because
Okay.
it was Pink Pony Club and I knew it. Okay, either way.
I'm going to
so
bring this
like
to the group, and we're going to see how they
Can
answer.
we rename the group The?
that's right.
Yeah,
I'm
we're
gonna do
like,
it right
what? That's
now.
wrong.
I'm gonna do it right now. I'm doing it right now. No, you can find me on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, same as like Lalaine, is like just all under Ivan Patch. I have a lot of cons the rest of the year, so like I don't know. I mean, you said this will come out 29, so I would have Anime Inc. Richmond right after that. I will have Wasabi Con, things like that, but I do have a lot. After Wasabi Con, I'm out of Florida pretty much the rest of the year.
There you go. Everything you need for both Lalaine and Ivan will be in the show notes of this episode. So once again, thank you guys so much for hanging out with us here tonight. If you are new to the Wait For podcast and you want to know where you can find everything you need regarding us, the Linktree link is also in the show notes of this and every single episode. You can follow us on social media, Instagram, TikTok, join our growing Discord community. We are streaming on Twitch each and every single week. And if you are on YouTube, make sure you like, share, subscribe. You guys know the drill. We appreciate that. If you want to go next, a little bit extra and support the podcast, head on over to your podcast player of choice. Give us 5 stars. That is also very, very beneficial. And we thank you so much to all those of you that have done so already. But if you want these episodes a little bit early, or maybe even a hand in what content we put out for the podcast, Eric will let you know a little bit more about that before wrapping us up for the night.
Yeah, so all of the free stuff that Phil mentioned is great, but if you want to go beyond and support us a little bit more, you can go over to Patreon and join our community there, where patrons of the show, Briar, T3 Kato, Vintage Macaroni, Corey from The World Is My Burrito, Nick Casbaro, the author of the Vitellarium series, and Botter from the Shortbox podcast, are supporting us monthly in exchange for behind the scenes and early access to episodes like this one. And the month of October is officially Patreon month, where they had a hand in picking some of the episodes that we're going to be doing for the month of October. If you want to be a part of that, we would love to have you on board. But again, all the stuff that Phil mentioned that only takes time to do goes a long way, and that's for everybody that's here on this episode. But with all that being said, my name is Mr. Eric Almighty. That is my co-host, Phil the Filipino, our guests, Lalaine and Ivan Patch. Please remember, for the podcast, we release new episodes every Wednesday, and all you got to do is wait for it.
This is the Wait For It podcast.